Do you want to scale your service business? Well, in this video, I'm going to share 11 tips to scale your service business so it can run without you. You ready? Let's go. What's good, everybody? I'm Greg Hickman, the founder of Systemly, and if you are looking to get the tactics, the strategies, the tools to build a business that runs without you, then be sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so you can hear about every new episode, which we do every Tuesday. So if you're a service-based business, and to me, that means you are like an agency, a freelancer, a consultant, or an expert, right? Influencer of some sort, where you typically work with clients one-on-one, and a lot of your projects are custom. If that's you, you might be in a position where you have no bandwidth to add more clients, and this idea of scalability and building a business that runs without you feels like a distant dream.
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
Well, the reality is you can actually scale a service business if you design it correctly. And what I want to do today is share 11 things that you can do to start scaling your service business, at least making it more scalable than it is right now. And if you like these 11 tips, you're going to find a link below in the comments section that will share a free training that you can attend that dissects our entire process for how you can start systemizing your business so that it can run without you. Tip number 1, define and sell an outcome. All right, say goodbye to proposals, say goodbye to one-on-one, say goodbye to custom projects and scope creep. You need to sell your prospects and clients into a specific deliverable that you're going to give them, right? And with that specific deliverable is going to be a specific result or an outcome. No more giving them a menu of services and letting them self-select what they want to do. Define and sell an outcome. Tip number 2, create ready clients. We have this process that we work on with our clients called the ready client. And if you've been in services for a while, you've probably had a really challenging time, so to say, with onboarding new clients. They'll give you the money, you go to get started, you hop on the first call, that first call turns into needing a second call, a third call, and so on. And it takes multiple rounds just to get what you need from them to get started. That creates tons of inefficiency, wastes a lot of your time, and actually eats into a lot of your profit margins. So what you need to do is design an experience that your clients can go through so that they show up ready instead of getting ready. Tip number 3 is only serve clients you can actually help. Right? So up until now, if you've been offering a wide variety of services, likely your service menu is the word yes, right? You're a yes man or a yes woman, and you're afraid to lose the revenue, so you say yes to the next project, the next, and now all of a sudden you're a full service agency that you didn't even plan for in the beginning just because you needed the revenue. That actually is going to prevent you from growth. It's going to prevent you from building a business that runs without you and getting help that is affordable and can help you become more scalable. It's time to start saying no to the clients that offer the opportunity to go custom, right? We need to create a standardized, repeatable process. And in order to do that, we can only serve the clients that we can actually help get that specific outcome. Tip number 4 is to create iterative feedback loops. So what do I mean by that? A lot of people just deliver their service. They never try to optimize it or make it better in any way, shape, or form, sometimes even with products. So I want you to create an experience, a client experience, where you have opportunities to get feedback from your clients as you're delivering the goods, right? While you're doing the thing, you need to create opportunities for your client to share how it's going. You also need to create opportunities to find out if there's something missing, or maybe if they're being overwhelmed and something needs to be removed, right? So the only way that you can actually deliver a service that continues to get better each and every time you deliver it, you need to create iterative feedback loops to get that constant information coming in so you can improve each and every day. Tip number 5 is to start simple and get ninja later. Look, right now, the thought of maybe simplifying your business is a little bit scary because you work with a bunch of different types of clients. Well, here's the thing. The more different types of clients you have, the more variables there are in your delivery. The more variables, the harder it is to create a system and make it repeatable. So we need to actually simplify your business. So we need to start simple. Really narrow down what type of client do you serve and what outcome are you going to get them, and get really good at doing that. At least a year of serving that same type of person. Now, if there's other types of businesses that have those same problems, get traction before you go and serve the other market, right? Really narrow down, start simple, get ninja later. Tip number 6 is to add recurring revenue on your back end. Now, if you're an agency, you might have retainers already. You might be like us, and we had retainers out of the get-go, and we lost a lot of opportunities because we didn't offer just one-off projects. So we moved to one-off projects and moved recurring revenue streams onto the back end of our business, which created a lot of predictability and stability and allowed us to keep growing our business, both with huge influxes of cash on the front end from our front end offers, but the stability on the back end from recurring. So if you don't have any recurring right now, you want to start moving towards having some sort of recurring revenue stream coming off the back end of any front end projects that you're selling. Tip number 7 is to fire yourself. Yes, that is right. As the CEO, you need to fire yourself. Fire yourself from fulfillment, fire yourself from sales, and really think about how you can make every single person in your business or every single role in your business redundant, which means I want someone else in my business that knows how to do the things that I do. I want someone else in my business that knows how to do the things that the salesperson does, right? So there should be multiple people that know how to do the same thing, right? Creating redundancies in your roles gives you the opportunity to have more scalability and bring in new people. And if someone takes their vacation, that the whole business doesn't come crumbling down and falling apart on top of you, right? Start thinking about how you can fire yourself by having other people do the same things that you do, so that when you're gone for a week or a 2-week vacation, hell, a month, or even working on the things that you shouldn't be doing, your business can keep growing. Tip number 8 is to know your freaking numbers. Yes, that's right. So many service providers that I talk to literally don't even know if they're profitable or if their cash flow is dialed in correctly. And a lot of this has to do with not knowing where they're trying to go and what they really want out of their business. First, you need to create a vision, but you need to be tracking your numbers so you understand, like, are you profitable? Can you make these investments into growth? Can you bring on the help that you actually need? And is this thing working? So know your freaking numbers. Tip number 9 is to design a sales experience that is effortless. What I mean by that is not many people like to sell, but it's essentially what we do every single day. We sell all of the different things that we do, both personally and in our business. So we have to get comfortable with selling, but that doesn't mean selling needs to be hard or this sleazy thing. So if you create a sales experience that really prepares and filters leads leading up to the call so that they know what you do, they know how you work, they know all the things that they need to know to make a decision, the sales conversation is really more of an enrollment conversation and really just making sure it's a good fit. If you've been looking for these all-star salespeople and or you're doing it yourself and you're not an all-star salesperson, if you design a sales experience that sets them up for the call, it's gonna make your life a whole lot easier. Tip number 10 is to fall in love with the problem, not the solution. I made this mistake years ago. If you are so in love with how you do things, but not in love with the problem that the client has, the second your tactic or way of doing it is outdated or needs to be done a different way, you're gonna have a problem selling it, right? So you need to really get intimate with your ideal client, the type of person that you wanna serve, and the problem that they have. So fall in love with their problem, your ideal client's problem, not your solution. All right, tip number 11 is to be coachable. Look, none of us can do this on our own. You can be stubborn and think you have all the answers, but likely you'll be out of business at some point if that's the way you feel, right? Go invest in help, read books, go to workshops, invest in coaches and mentors and whatever it is that's relevant to you getting to where you want to get to next. Just be coachable, because the more coachable you are, the more likely you're going to experience growth. Because truth of the matter is, if you're struggling, that is, you're probably a little bit too comfortable. And if you're too comfortable, you're not going to find growth there. So if you want to be the leader of your business, the leader of your life, you need to be coachable and get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. There you have it, 11 tips to make your service business more scalable. What I'd like to do is have you guys comment in the comment section below with the tip that was most useful for you. And remember, if you want to learn our exact system for really systemizing your business so it runs without you, there's a link below in the comment section for you to check out a free training that we do that really breaks down our entire process from A to Z. And just so you know, there is an offer at the end to schedule a call to chat with us. If that makes sense for you, we'd love to chat with you. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed this content. And if you liked this video, if you like these tips, be sure to like this video, share it with a friend, and if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episode. Take care.